Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to properly place your stop loss if you're trying to trade from a fair value gap position. Okay, so if you are the type that loves to trade with fair value gaps, in this video I'll teach you why sometimes while you try to trade with your fair value gap, market just weaks to your stop loss, and takes you out of the trade. That's because you are not placing your stop loss at the right position. Okay, probably you're doing this because you do not want your stop loss to be big. But today I'll give you the standard. There is a standard position where your stop loss is supposed to be. Okay, if you can't take that loss, then just do not take the trade, because if you're trying to place your stop loss just a few pips beyond your fair value gap, you're wasting your time, because most times a fair value gap is always attached with an order block. All right, so what plays out is that price goes to your order block sometimes. All right, so on those occasions where price goes a bit past the fair value gap to tap into your order block, you are going to be stopped out, only for price to sit on around and move in your direction. Okay, so I'm currently in a trade and it has to do with fair value gap entry model. So let me just show you the fair value gap that I entered on. So look at this. You can see that the wick of this first candle did not intersect with the wick of this third candle, giving us a gap in between, right? So I place my entry just at the tip of the fair value gap. Okay, your stop loss should be a few pips, or you can just place it exactly at the at the tip of your first candle. Okay, so look at this first candle now. See where I place my stop loss. That is where it should be, because around that zone you would always have probably an order block there. Okay, so price could go a bit past your fair value gap. Look at the fair value gap now. You can see that price wicked beyond it, but did not take me out, because I placed my stop loss at the correct position. You should place your stop loss if you are trying to trade with the fair value gap entry model. Fair value gap is made up of three candles, right? You have your first candle, second candle, and third candle. And the gap is formed when your first candle's wick does not intersect with your third candle's wick. That first candle, the beginning of the first candle, that's where you should place your stop loss. Then you can enter within the fair value gap, probably at the beginning of the fair value gap, or maybe you are the type that like consequent encroachment. You want to enter around 50% of the fair value gap. You can also do that. At least that will help to reduce the margin of your stop loss. Okay, so I am still in this trade and I was not wicked out. Why? Because I placed it properly. So price came to tap into the order block. It won't always do this. Sometimes it can just tap a bit into the fair value gap, then push. So if you're always waiting for it to get to the order block, probably you're an order block trader, you would miss out on some trades. All right, so basically that's just what I have for you right now. Okay, so I'm still in this trade because I was trying to be a little bit greedy, okay, with the trade. So I'm going to be getting out soon. I just came to check it and I noticed that price did not price moved very close to my take profit, and now it's reversing. So I'm going to be getting out of this trade very very fast. Okay, because I do not expect, I can see bullish fair value gaps forming. This could just as well blow the position away. So why was I unable to hit my TP? I should have gone for a 1 to 3, but I went for a 1 to 4. This is 2.36 as my stop loss, and you can see what my take profit is 8.116. So it's close to a 1 to 4, just beyond the 1 to 3. Okay, I was not actively watching this trade. If I was, I would have definitely taken partials and moved SL to BE. Okay, so basically that's just what I have for you right now. If you got any value, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I need to close this trade as soon as possible. All right, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.